Today I'm super excited because I'm going to share with you a very simple tip you can do with your trail shoulder that's going to get you turning through the ball so much better. You're going to deliver more consistent contacts, more speed, and the correct amount of shaft lean for whatever club it is that you're using. So let's start this video off by looking at some Tour Pro examples. And what I've done is I've drawn a line straight up from the golf ball. And I want you to watch these Tour Pros move their trail shoulder through impact. You'll see as they come into impact, their trail shoulder is slightly behind the ball, but as they then hit the ball and extend towards the target, the shoulder, by the time the right arm gets to parallel, gets level, or if anything, slightly past the golf ball. Now, if I am doing this motion, you will naturally see how it creates a huge amount of body rotation. So it gets my chest, my pelvis pointing towards the target. It allows me to get this beautiful extension of the arms down towards the target. And also think about it this way. If I'm getting that right shoulder through, that movement is going to create that effortless compression. It's going to get my low point forwards, allowing me to hit more consistent golf shots. Now, if I do my best example of what golfers struggle with, and I see this every single down the lesson tee, is as they come down, they might throw that right shoulder forward. So then from there, they've got nowhere for it to go. So they might stand up, back that shoulder away. That's your sort of scoopy, casting, early extension movement. Or they might keep that right shoulder down, but they'll stop turning and stop moving it towards the target. So then they'll look like this. They'll get very, very buckled. So by the end of today's video, you're going to be able to get that right shoulder moving towards the target on the way through, and that's going to get you into a much, much, much better position. So let's break down the movements that the trail shoulder does. So the trail shoulder can work in three ways. It can work outwards, it can work downwards, and it can work towards the target, so laterally. Now, the key with being a good ball striker is being able to move this in the right sequence and the right amounts. Now, it can be quite hard thinking, okay, what is it that I need to do? Do I need to go out? Do I need to go down? It gets very tricky. So the easiest thing to do is grab a golf club and set up like you normally do. So find your normal setup position. Now from here, stand up without moving your feet, grab the club placed on your shoulders and point the toe straight up to the sky. Bend over into golf posture and make a swing where you feel like you can come back to impact and you can hit the golf ball with the golf club as I look down. Now what you'll notice here is, number one, my head will naturally want to stay in a little bit of a circle when I do this. It's going to be very hard for me to back my head away and hit that golf ball, and it's going to be very hard for me to lunge forwards and hit that golf ball. It will feel very unnatural. So it's going to promote a centered head. Number two is also it's going to promote the dropping of the trail shoulder, the correct amount. So in order to get that club head down to the ball, from my perspective, I have to have a little bit of drop and a little bit of outward motion. And then that brings us to getting us into a position to where the trail shoulder is physically lower. I have that beautiful shoulder tilt. A second variation is grab the club, place it into your rib cage, bend over, and feel like, again, from here, you can hit the golf ball with the club head as you turn through. You can see it gets my right shoulder moving correctly. So this is a great second option for you. You can see it forces me to turn and get my right shoulder moving through. If I then just clip a little shot away, you can see when I do that there how I've got good shoulder tilt, my head staying relatively centered, and that is allowing me to get a good strike. You can also see when I finish that how my shoulder, actually by the time I got just past right arm parallel, my shoulder was past the golf ball. Look at where my chest and hips were pointing. They were pointing down towards the target. So that was giving me that effortless rotation that I want in my swing. Now what we need to do is transition more to hitting shots and developing the correct swing thoughts when hitting those golf shots. So what I would like you to do is grab an alignment stick and place it right outside of the golf ball. And again, about a foot outside is absolutely fine. And this here is representing, when I draw on the analysis, that vertical line, this is representing that. Now, the key thing I want you to do is I want you to feel like as you hit these golf shots is, number one, you can keep your head on the alignment stick line. So it's going to prevent you from lunging that head forwards or backing away from it. And number two, as you come through, you want to feel like your head's on the line, but your right shoulder can get level, or if anything, slightly past it. So if I just clip one away here nice and slow, just notice the follow through position if I freeze. So you see here how I'm in a position to where my head is still in line with the alignment stick and my right shoulder got in line with the alignment stick. If I pause, you can see my chest is pointing towards the target, my hips are pointing towards the target, and actually my hips are forwards of this alignment stick. So it's a great exercise because you could do loads of rehearsal swings and you've kind of got your own training aid in front of you right here. You're trying to feel like you can keep your head in line with this alignment stick so you're not lunging forwards, anything like that. And you can try and get your right shoulder all the way through past it, and then once you've gone past parallel, you can then go all the way through to the top. Now, something I hear all the time when golfers do this is they really feel a stretch towards the target. Now, let me give you a nice simple swing thought. It's as if as I come through, I'm keeping my head on the alignment stick, and the way I can get my shoulder towards the target is by feeling like I stretch to shake hands with the target. You can see in this position, this is that tour level release that you see all the best players do. They might be looking down towards the target, but their head is still in line with this alignment stick. So if I feel like I turn and I shake hands with the target, that gets me that beautiful release. Now, if I do that with a golf club, just my right hand, you can see as I come down, I feel like I get the right shoulder kind of coming all the way through, my head staying in line with the alignment stick, and I shake hands with the target. You can see it gets me into that beautiful follow through position. You'll see a really awesome release as I do this. So if I play that back in slow motion from the face on view, you can see my head was in line with the alignment stick. As I came through, you can see my right shoulder got past the golf ball and I was able to shake hands with the target. Now, the key thing is I feel like there, the only place my low point can go is past the ball. Now, if you take a look at the divots, so the back of the divots are sort of starting right around here. Now, considering this is a margin ahead of where the golf ball's been placed, it shows you that as I'm coming down, I'm hitting the ball first and the ground second. So this is crucial, being able to rotate, being able to keep your head in the same position, get that shoulder through that nice stretch. It is crucial for creating these beautiful divots. Look how consistent these are. They're a great size for a divot right there. Now, here's the cool thing is this is exactly the same for driver. The way you set it up though is slightly different. So if I set up to hit a driver right here, you can see I've positioned that alignment stick roughly in the middle of my head. So you can see the golf ball is past it. Now, one of the things I see so many golfers struggle with when it comes to driver is they do lunge their head forward. So what you want to feel like is, imagine this is right in the middle of my hat right here, the beak of my hat. I'm going to turn to the top, my head's still in line with it. As I come down, my head stays in line with it. And then as I come through, my shoulder goes past the alignment stick, right arm parallel to the ground, and my head's still in line with it. So the checkpoints are all the same. The only thing that's different is where we position the golf ball. So here, if I hit a swing, you'll notice that I keep my head very much on the alignment stick. If anything, maybe a smidge behind it. This allows me to hit up on the ball whilst also getting that beautiful rotation with the shoulder getting through. And you can see that allows me to release the club and do everything I want to do with the driver. So let me give this a whack right here. Let's see what ball flight we end up getting. I do not think I could hit that any better. It is literally a dead straight golf shot right there. If we play that back in slow motion, and the crazy thing is I didn't even feel like I tried to hit it that hard, but the ball's gone an absolute mile. And this is the thing, is if you can time up a motion like this, it makes life so much easier for yourself. So try this, simply grabbing an alignment stick, placing it in the grass. If you're on a driving range, just use a basket outside of it. That's your reference guide for your head. And as you come into impact, your shoulder's going to be behind that alignment stick. But as you come past impact, you're going to start to move that shoulder all the way through towards the target, as if you're trying to shake hands with the target. If you can get that right, guess what? Life's going to become a lot easier. You're going to play some better golf. And from there, we're all going to love this game a little bit more. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and the channel a subscribe. And I hope to see you back here soon.